Hi, welcome to Sexy is Timeless Talk. I am Luisa Diaz, author of Sexy is Timeless and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Today, we have a very special guest, and her name is Nimeera, a software engineer, a professional belly dancing, and a snake charmer, as you can all see. Oh, I don't like snakes, so this is going to be a very interesting show. So now let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-host.
Hello, everybody. I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker, your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project, coming to you live from Hollywood Beach, Florida.
Hey everyone, it's Delaina Dixon, editor-in-chief of divagalsdaily.com, and I'm here in Grovetown, Georgia.
Hi, Nimeera.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for being in this show. You introduce yourself, I introduce your guest.
Okay, I'm Nimeera, and as you said, I'm a software engineer, mild-mannered software engineer by day and exotic snake charmer by night. And this is Lucy. She's one of my girls. She's she's 11 feet long and 30 pounds of pure muscle. She's still growing. I also have with me today Charlotte, my spider, and a baby boa named Cora. So.
Oh my gosh, oh my God. Oh, ladies, first of all, how are you ladies doing? You're looking
Interesting
fabulous.
day.
You know, today is a very important day because yesterday was the election. We are waiting for the results. Who is going to be the next president, our next leader? So, I don't like to talk about politics in this show, but ladies, very quick, how you feel? How do you feel, Delaina?
I'm doing okay. I did yoga this morning. I'm trying to stay zen. I'm just so proud of our democratic process and that all the votes are being counted. And I'm just gonna wait and keep my hope alive.
And Samantha, darling.
Well, you know me, I just want tolerance and world peace.
Wonderful. And Sunny Mira.
I have great hope for the future. No matter what happens, things turn out for the best. I do like you. I do like the process where there's real efforts to count every vote because everyone's voice matters.
That's right. Everybody's voice matter. Okay. So I can say that, I just want that we don't forget to be kind with each other. And I don't forget that discrimination, it shouldn't be celebrated. And I just hope that we get the president that we all deserve. Okay, so that's enough about politics because we are not a politics show, ladies. So now let's go to our diva shot. And Nimeera, darling, I must confess, there is an animal I really don't like. Or it's not I don't like it, it's just I'm afraid of. And that is a snake. And I see you with Lucy. She has a name and she's an actress. You were sharing with us that she has been in a movie with you and all of that. So uh, tell me, is it? I find, well, I thought, or maybe might be misunderstood from my part, that they were very dangerous animal. Are they dangerous?
No, 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 no. They're not dangerous at all. I mean, just like any other animal, they have their own instincts, and you need to respect that and work with them. But they're actually very relaxed and very chill. And there's a lot of snakes that are very good for us. They keep for example, the rodent population down. Now, for example, I've been asked, whoops, she's trying to explore. Come back here, Lucy. Whether I'm afraid of them. No, 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 because they have their body language. They tell me how they feel. And that way I can treat them with respect and understanding. And I don't feel at all in danger with them.
So about the body language, so you feel when they are uncomfortable, you feel when they, when they are a little bit like, leave me alone, I might eat you.
No, it's not that they want to eat you. Their first instinct is to push you away or to warn you. For example, I have another big one just like this, but a little bit different, and he's getting ready to shed. So that means, every once in a while they have to change their skin, and it's very uncomfortable. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want you to go near them. So when I go to touch him, you see, she's relaxed, she's calm. She just wants to explore the room, right? Mm-hmm. But he actually flinches and tries to push me away with his body. So he's like, please don't touch me. And I respect that. I'm like, okay, it's your time. Everybody gets their time. I'm going to let you have some peace and quiet.
And let me ask you, because you are a belly dancing, an engineer, the day and belly dancing at night. And so you dance with Lucy. Oh, by the way, before, how many snakes do you have?
Right now, I have 8 snakes. And I'm also hosting 2 visiting snakes because their owner is having difficulty right now. I've had up to 12 snakes at a time because I do snake rescue. It kind of varies. Really, the question is not how many snakes do I have? The question is, can you ever really have too many snakes?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so not only that, you got 8 snakes, you have 1 tarantula, and you have a cat or 2 cats?
Cats.
2 cats. So how the relationship with the cat? Do they get along?
No issue at all. In fact, one of my cats is sitting right over there. She was over here earlier. She likes to sit in the snake room. She likes to relax with them. I started moving her out of the room, making sure she's not there when big Lucy is running loose, because Lucy's actually getting big enough that, there could be a problem. Wow. But the snake and the cats, they have no issue at all with each other.
And I know, as I was mentioning, you do belly dancing, and you do a choreography with the snake, with Lucy. So do you do a choreography? Do you practice with them? How do you react to the crowd? Do they like the crowd? Do they like the attention? Or you feel like they get intense?
No. They're just fine with the crowd. They're fine with the noises. And they love the activity, actually. Sometimes when I'm doing a party with them and I'm done dancing with them, they don't want to go back into their container.
Oh, they love the attention. They love the celebrity lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. The last time I danced with her, we were actually in this outdoor party, and I danced with her, and then I had one more song where I would put her away and continue. She's like, no, Mom, let's party. So I had to continue with her. And when a snake this big says, I don't want to go be put away, I'm going to hold on tight to you, it can be very hard to take them off. So I said, just relax, we'll dance some more, and then I'll put you away.
So very quick, most people, including myself, think that snakes are very dangerous. So, and you were saying to me that that so is a cat and so is a dog. Mm-hmm. Really? So share us with that. Share us, please, a little bit more about it.
Well, for example, I have 2 cats, and I've had cats and dogs forever. I've had animals forever. And I will tell you that the cats are more dangerous than the snake. Wow. And the reason is because a snake, they will only bite you if it's in self-defense or if they think you're food, right? A cat, they might scratch or bite you randomly, no warning, just for play. And if you get a cat or a scratch or bite, I've had times I had to go to the doctor and take antibiotics, and then I have the scar that takes finally I have nothing, but they can take months to heal. But a snake, if it bites you, it's like snake acupuncture, okay? There's these little tiny holes, they stop bleeding in 5 minutes, in 2 days, you don't even see anything.
But the snake, as you say, they can see you as food, and the cat doesn't see you as food. But anyway, this is so
interesting. They're not going to see you as food.
Ladies, I'm afraid to snakes. So, ladies, do you have an animal that you are afraid of? Delaina?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. anybody who knows me knows that have a fear of fish. I cannot look at fish in a fish tank, and people are like, "It's so weird."
Really? A
Yeah,
fish?
I
You
can't
eat
stand seeing
fish?
I can't stand seeing live fish in a fish tank. I had a
Oh,
bad
they're so cute.
experience at an aquarium when I was in college, and ever since then, anytime I see any fish swimming around, it freaks me out. And we also had fish when I was growing up, and they would die in the fish tank and
Oh.
flip over. No fish in my world.
Oh, okay. What about you, Samantha?
Frogs. Once I was in the Caribbean of Colombia during the wet season, and I was sleeping in a grass hut with one of those mosquito nets over the bed. In the middle of the night, this huge, huge, poisonous frog jumped on top of me in the
Oh
middle
my
of,
God, that's awful.
and I was like, ah! And ever since then, I've had a phobia of frogs and toads, anything that
So,
jumps.
so I guess you don't eat the delicious frog's legs.
No, I'll eat them, but I don't
I'm
like.
kidding. I'm kidding. So, Samantha, I know that you have some question for Nimeera.
Nimeera, wow, thank you for being on the show today. You and I have been wanting to meet for 30 years, so this is really great. You are, every woman is multifaceted like a diamond, and you are sexy and timeless. You are smart and talented, and Lucy is a big diva too. And
Yes,
yes, and I want to know. So you're a tech wizard by day and snake charming belly dancing goddess by night, but you told me that you had some simple tech tips so that we could have a better Facebook and safer Facebook experience. Could you share that with us, please?
Well, there's one of the biggest things that I did in the beginning of COVID, when we had a lot of time at home, you know what I mean, is I went through my Facebook profile. Now, just to be clear, I have both a Facebook page and a Facebook profile, and they operate differently. So there's things you can do with the page that you can't do with the profile, such as make friends, right? And the limit with Facebook pages is you can have 5,000 friends, okay? That's a lot of friends. There's no way you know all those people personally. Just saying, right?
I have 5,000, yeah.
5,000.
Yeah.
And I know some dancers who, when they hit their limit, they make a second profile, which you're not supposed to do, but they do.
I did that too.
So they can have more than 5,000 friends. And I found that this was becoming very unusable because if I go into Facebook, first off, my timeline feed has a lot of things I'm really not interested in seeing. A lot of them were in languages I could not read because I had people from all over the world that would friend me. And then, of course, there would be people sending you random things you don't want to see. And you can't block a friend. You can't tell them, don't send me messages. Or they would try Facebook video chat you at weird hours of the night. And you cannot make a setting for Facebook that says, hey, this is my friend, but I don't want to receive a call from them.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to be really annoying. I would log into Facebook, and within 5 seconds, people would ping me and say in chat, hi, how are you? And I couldn't use Facebook at all.
Wow. So what do we do about it?
Yeah, what do we do?
What I did is I made a hard, fast rule. I said, unless I know you personally already, like we have a relationship online, we talk online already, or I know you in real life, or if you live in the same area I do, so it's conceivable you might come to my shows personally, or I might be working with you, there really is no reason for us to be friends, right? So I went through and I removed a ton of friends. I brought it down from 5,000 to only maybe 600.
Wow.
That was a very long process because Facebook doesn't make it easy. And when you do the same thing over and over again, Facebook thinks you're a robot, so they stop you and they block you from being able to do it. So it took weeks.
Wow.
But I got it down, and now I can use my Facebook. And I don't get these weird contacts and things I don't want to hear in the middle of the night. And I just tell everybody, look, we don't have to be friends. Most of the good stuff I post publicly, follow me. Like my page and follow me as a person. We don't have to be friends. If you want to be friends, then send me a message and let's start talking, you know?
Nimeera, thank you so much for that tip. I want to know more. And what I really want to know, because you're like a superhero. You have like these two separate lives. You're like mild-mannered, tech by day and seductress by night. And I want to know about your journey. Tell us a little about your journey.
Well, first off, I was born in Europe to military parents, and we lived and traveled all over the world. And my father, he was into computers. So I actually wrote my first computer code when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
And I was building computers, middle school, high school, I was building computers. And I paid my own way through college as a chemical engineer working computers. But then after that, I obviously, a chemical engineer versus computer, I became a software engineer. Now, at the same time, my mother, among her many things, she was a dancer. And I have been performing ever since the day I could walk, different kinds of dance. And, you know, so I've been doing the performing, I've been doing the computers. And my idea is be your own patron, okay? You don't have to choose between pursuing your passion and making a living. I know people that have made a choice and it's unbalanced. Their life is not balanced. It's very difficult. But you can do it. You can do both. And let me tell you, it's a wild and fun ride.
It is. It is. Thank you for sharing. Wow. And I always believe, and we always talk about here in the show, to go for your passion, to go and pursue what your deepest desire. So, yeah, Delaina, darling, I know that you have a question as well.
Um, I do. So I know that snake dancing is your passion, but also the profits go to snake rescue. And I'm not sure that people know that snakes need to be rescued. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's very much like any other animal. There's a lot of rescue organizations for cats and dogs, and there's tons of rescue turtles, but there's very little support for snakes. They're very highly misunderstood. And the problem is, just like any other animal, people will rush out and get the animal because they're thinking, oh, it's cool. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And they're just curious about it. And they don't do the research of exactly what the animal needs and what is involved in taking care of it. And so, you have problems where they get a snake, for example, and the snake, it ends up living in pain and discomfort. And, it's basically abuse. And so the snake becomes mean, becomes hissy and self-defensive. It's not aggressive, it's defensive, right? And so I've had people where they contact me and they say, I don't want the snake anymore. Either I don't have time to take care of it, or I'm afraid of it. And I've gotten in snakes in horrible condition, third-degree burns all up their belly, totally emaciated, very thin, dehydrated, open wounds along their body. You can't put a band on that. Missing a tail, a snake missing a tail. I mean, it's like, what's a snake missing a tail? Its head running around? No, it's missing its tail. And so I get these snakes in, and all the profits from my snake dancing is for this private rescue, where I bring the snakes in, I rehabilitate them, and they become so calm when they're, when you take care
When
of
they're treated right. It's like a human, It's you treat us right, we are nice, right? You treat us wrong, we are like, yeah. Simple, right?
the best veterinarians in the area. They know me very well. I get to play doctor and do antibiotic shots everywhere. And once they're healthy and happy, then I evaluate and I say, is this a dancing snake? And if not,
So
yeah.
Wow, I love what you're doing. Thank you for doing that. And so I believe in kindness, and animals deserve kindness as well.
Absolutely.
So Delaina, I know
Yeah, I
you're a
have one more
physical
question.
trainer.
you talk about the dancing snake, and obviously you're a belly dancer. I'm so into fitness, so you have to tell me how belly dancing affects your body and your mind.
I will tell you first off, belly dance is a kind of moving meditation.
Yes.
Very relaxing. It's a great way to deal with anxiety. So, that by itself is a real benefit. It's also a way to explore and balance your masculine side and your feminine side. You have that nice contrast and balance of the strength and the femininity, which is really wonderful.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And ladies, I took belly dancing before. And so you ladies have taken belly dancing? Samantha?
I took belly dancing in Israel many years ago, and I have a Turkish background, so for me it was genetic.
Oh, well, I have a Venezuelan background, Latina, and those hips, they do move. So I love belly dancing. I do. And what about you, Delaina?
Yeah, I've taken a couple of trainer courses with other instructors who teach belly dance as a fitness. So that's been a lot of fun, and it's hard to kind of isolate your body in that
It
way.
is. It is very hard. Mostly I find out that here, because we have to move like you,
Yeah.
it's very hard.
Very, very good for your fitness, good for flexibility, coordination, muscle tone,
Yeah.
cardio. It's all sorts of good, great posture. You have to have good posture and balance.
I like it because the femininity, and I'm very much into femininity.
I
And
love
very
about
seductive.
is
Then,
that you ever see like an anorexic belly dancer, you know what I mean? The way you see ballerinas, right? When you see belly dancer, the hips are out, the belly's out,
yeah,
like the boobs are out. And I was like, you go, girl. It's like owning your curves in a
yeah,
really,
right?
in a really liberating way. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And one of the another sexy asset that lie within you is the spirit of dance. So to be able, to really explore different dancing is very sexy. And in the privacy, if you have your partner and the privacy of your home to do a belly dancing, I must say my husband is a very lucky man.
I will say though that my favorite, I mean, sure you can
Okay.
dance one lucky individual, but my favorite is to go to someone's celebration and basically bring joy to the room. I mean, let's face it, I get paid to party. And so I come and we just have a grand celebration. That's the most awesome feeling, that energy exchange.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. And now we are so over time. So, Nina, darling, what do you find sexy? What is sexy to you?
The most sexy thing that I find is being true to your own passion, to not be afraid to be different and live your life your way, not the way people think or the way you think people
Yes.
think.
Individuality. And I speak about that in my book. Individuality is very sexy. So thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you, ladies. We have a birthday. And it's, who do we have a birthday? So Samantha.
Mariano Inc. in Colombia, who made my wedding dress. Happy birthday, darling. Besitos.
Mariano. Oh. Happy birthday, Mariano. I remember that dress. Oh my God. I remember that was a big story. We couldn't get that dress down.
God, I have skinny hips.
So who else? Anybody else? So thank you, lady. Thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank you, Victoria, and Archie Scarf for the fabulous scarf. I love you.
oh, thank you, Nimeera. I love you. You are fearless and unique, and I love that you embrace your individuality. Thank you, lady. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Individuality is the quality that makes you unique and sets you apart from others as one of the kind. So be kind to yourself and others. Besitos.